Hello, and welcome, fellow griever, to the Daily Nugget. I have been reading from the Daily Stoic for today's the 18th day. We are on January 18th. And the title of today's reading is See the World Like a Poet and an Artist. Pass through this brief patch of time in harmony with nature and come to your final resting place gracefully, just as a ripened olive might drop, praising the earth that nourished it and grateful to the tree that gave it growth. From Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. There are some stunningly beautiful turns of phrase in Marcus's Meditations, a surprising treat considering the intended audience was just himself. In one passage, he praises the charm and allure of nature's process, and stalks of ripe grain bending low and frowning brow of the lion, the foam dripping from the boar's mouth. We should thank private rhetoric teacher Marcus Cornelius Fronto for this imagery in these vivid passages. Fronto, widely considered to be Rome's best orator besides Cicero, was chosen by Marcus's adopted father to reach Marcus to think and write and speak. More than just petty phrases, they gave him, and now us, a powerful perspective on ordinary or seemingly unbeautiful events. It takes an artist's eye to see the end of life is not unlike a ripe fruit falling from its tree. It takes a poet to notice the way. Baking bread splits in places in those cracks, while intended in the baker's art, catch our eye and serve to stir our appetite, to find metaphor in them. There is clarity and joy in seeing what others can't see, in finding grace and harmony in places others overlook. Isn't that far better than seeing the world as some dark place? And fellow griever, there's a lot of places I could go with this. I could go to why art is so important as a therapeutic tool. I could go at this from the way that we all see things, and how differently the way we choose to see them can affect us, especially in grief and loss. But what I'm going to do is tell you that my thoughts for today really circle to a place of going back to choice. And again, I know I've told you I've been a student of philosophy for many years now. And so that's why I so often go back to choices that we make. But I do think that finding the grace and harmony in places that are often simple and overlooked by others is far better than going to the dark places. And it's so easy after this loss to just go to the dark place and reside there, to not see the beauty of the life that was lived, to not see the beauty of the love that remains. And that takes me to that place of legacy. This is why legacy is so important, because it brings out the life, it brings out the love, and it leaves them there for us to enjoy and remember, and for all others. So for today, that's my thoughts. Talk to you tomorrow.